In this video, I'm sharing a relaxed, behind-the-scenes look at sketching a surreal, retro comic-style gig poster. Focusing on freehand techniques and the importance of just loosening up and drawing just for fun. Whether you're into surreal sci-fi doodles or just enjoy experimenting with comic-style designs, this video is about embracing imperfection and enjoying the creative process. I've sped up the video a bit just to keep things interesting. When I draw, it's all from imagination. I usually start with shapes I enjoy drawing, and I treat the session as kind of a generative process. I like to see where it'll take me, without planning too much. Honestly, I can't emphasize enough how valuable it is to just loosen up and draw without pressure. Not everything needs to be perfect, or even good. Sometimes it's just about having fun. Often I don't think much of a drawing while I'm working on it, but when I come back to it a few days later, I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? And that happens a lot. And over time, it really builds confidence. You start to trust that something cool will come out of it, even if you're not sure in the moment. And that shift, just relaxing and letting go, actually leads to better drawings. I've said this before, but if I like how something turns out, I'll usually bring it into Procreate to clean up the lines and refine the shapes. And knowing that helps me stay loose. I don't feel tied to making everything perfect in the initial sketch, and that's super freeing. So, a while back I created a weekly challenge for myself to do a gig poster a week. Over the years, I've made a bunch of flyers for different bands and musicians I've known, including my kids who are both musicians. I decided to focus on gig posters because I feel like my trippy, retro, cartoony drawing style really fits the vibe. So let's drop it into Procreate and clean up the lines. I try not to overdo it. I avoid using the tools like the circle or line assist. I'd rather keep the natural feel of the original drawing. If a shape feels off or out of perspective, I'll adjust it, but I like to keep a bit of the roughness in the line. Right now I'm using the Mercury brush. It's got just the right amount of tooth to make it feel real. Let's face it, drawing in Procreate is a blast. Being able to draw things on different layers and turning them on and off to draw another object that's behind it. For coloring, I'm using Photoshop, but honestly, it's super basic. Flat colors with a shadow layer, that kind of coloring could be done in pretty much any drawing app. I start by blocking in a solid color over the whole image, and then I'll select a few shapes and use the hue saturation sliders to adjust things, making some areas darker or lighter, keeping it in an analogous color range at first. It's kind of loose and experimental at this stage. I'll push the hue just slightly out of the analogous range, where I want more interest. To add shadows, I create a clipping mask above the color layer, and I set the layer mode to multiply. Lower the opacity to around 50%. And then I grab one of the mid-tone colors from the colors I'm using and loosely paint in the shadows. Later, once I have a background, I'll play with the color of the shadow area so that it fits the overall color. Once the shadows are in, I start experimenting with different background colors. I keep a separate file that's a collection of backgrounds from old projects, and I'll drop the new image into that. And then I can toggle layers on and off to see which colors work best. When something clicks, I'll start adjusting the image and the background together, tweaking brightness, contrast, vibrance, and selective color. This is the fun part of the process. Sometimes I'll composite other sketches from my notebooks into the backgrounds or for a frame. I also like to use text, not so much for what it says, but just to see how it will look. I've even used made-up letters as placeholders occasionally, just for fun. I'll usually add my channel name as a placeholder, but I had this jaded text from a previous project that looked pretty cool. And that's it. I hope you found something useful in this. Think about subscribing if this is the kind of thing you like to watch. And thanks for watching.